What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Nerd Corner. Nerd Corner. I'm Lotus, the kid who never knows best, and in today's video, I'm bringing you my top 10 favorite manga covers. Now, this is an updated list, an updated version of a video that I did nearly a year ago, where I showed you guys my top 10 picks out of just the volumes that I have in my collection. But it's been almost a year. The collection has grown quite a bit, and the list has changed a little bit. You got some old faces, you got some familiar faces, you got a completely different order this time around, for the most part. So I think it's about time that we dive back into my collection, pick out some of my favorites, and just see what I think are the 10 best looking volume covers out of everything I've got. Now, if you want to see my manga collection so you know what I'm working with, or you want to see what the old list looked like, link to both of those videos will be linked in the description down below. You guys can go ahead, feel free to check that out at your own leisure. And if you disagree or agree with my list, let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, let's get cracking into this list. And coming in at number 10, we have volume 26 of Shaman King. Now, Shaman King is a series that made it onto my list last year. However, it was a different volume, and I'm just in a different mood, I guess. Like, this is a cover that I've always liked, although I was feeling a pink one before. Now I'm feeling this one. I kind of like the silver and orange color scheme. Yasukura is a really dope character. He's the reason why my last name is what it is, Asakura. It comes from this series, for those of y'all who don't know. And if you've never checked out Shaman King, I recommend it. It's a pretty great series. Not the most amazing, it's a battle shonen like any other, but it's got its own unique charm. And it does have some influence from series like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Rurouni Kenshin, which are both phenomenal series. And if you are fans of those, go ahead and give this a check out. Also, a little fun fact, Hiroyuki Takei actually worked as an assistant for Nobuhiro Watsuki on Rurouni Kenshin. So if you see some similarities or some influence in art, that's why. But yeah, coming in at number 10, we have volume 26 of Shaman King. Coming in at number 9, we have volume 1 of Dragon Ball. Now, if you know me, you already know I love Dragon Ball. As has been very apparent on my channel as of late. I have had many people point it out to me, and I get the message, guys. I get the message. But I do love Dragon Ball, specifically the original, which is when Goku was a kid. I love his design as a kid. I love his character more when he's a kid. I love this cartoony looking Shenron. I love the color scheme. Overall, just a really dope volume cover to me. Very dope, very classic, very nostalgic, and that's why it makes its way onto my list again. So, yeah. Up next at number 8, we have volume 9 of One Punch Man. And if you've been reading or watching One Punch Man, you know a little something about my little snowflake over here named Ms. Blizzard. I don't think I gotta say too much. I mean, you see what I see, right? I mean, the color scheme, the drawing, the detail, like it's all dope, alright? But do I even need to say it? Do I need, maybe one time for the culture? Just one time for the one time? Alright, I got y'all. Listen. Miss Blizzard is thick, boy, with 2 C's on both sides like Chanel. And matter of fact, I can just flip open to the back right here and give y'all a little preview of the remix, because I ain't trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you the way you do the things you do. Miss Blizzard, oh my god. But yeah, nah. In all seriousness though, I do really think this is a dope cover for more reasons than one, as you might imagine. And yeah, One Punch Man is surprisingly a better series than I thought it would be, considering the hype, because usually nothing is ever as good as people say. But I really like One Punch Man, and Yusuke Murata is a god with the pen. And if you didn't already know that, well, if you don't know, now you know. Alright, cool, moving on. Coming in at number 7, we have volume 11 of Hikaru no Go, illustrated by the god himself, Takeshi Obata, the same mangaka who collaborated with Tsugumi Oba to bring us such great masterpieces as Death Note and Bakuman. Now, a lot of y'all, if you've been on this channel for a minute, you already know Takeshi Obata is by far my favorite illustrator. I mean, there's so much detail in his work, it's just so masterful. I love it, man. And Hikaru no Go is no exception to being one of his works that's just full of amazing artwork. And as you can tell from this cover, the detail is just... It's incredible. I love Hikaru no Go, I love the artwork, I love the covers, and this one's easily my favorite because I love Sai's character design, I love Hikaru's character design, and I'm a sucker for cherry blossoms. Your boy likes the Sakura, alright? So with that being said, it only makes sense that this appeared on my list, and if I'm not mistaken, this was actually on the original list, and I forget at which place, but it retained its position somewhat. So yeah. Up next at number 6, we have volume 6 of Twin Star Exorcists, and that was completely by coincidence. I didn't even realize that till just now. But yeah, Twin Star Exorcists, for those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of the series. It's criminally underrated in my opinion, and not saying it's the greatest series in the world, you know, but the anime is absolute garbage, and if you want an accurate depiction of what the story really is and the potential it has, you gotta read the manga. I absolutely love the manga. I've seen the anime, it was pretty trash, I was really disappointed in it, but I'm still thoroughly enjoying the manga, and the artwork is one of the major reasons as to why, and if this cover doesn't give you an example as to why, then I don't know what to tell you, because my boy Suzaku was flames, I tell you. But yeah, man, volume 6, really dope cover. All of the covers of Twin Star Exorcists are sick, by the way, and maybe I'll throw in some B-roll or a camera shot, a photo, yeah, a photo, that's what they're called. I'm a photographer, right guys? But yeah, I should have a photo or something on screen right now. You guys can get a look at like all the volume covers that are in English so far. So yeah, or at least all the ones that I have. But yeah, man, coming in at number 6, we have Twin Stars. Scraping in at the top 5, we have Volume 11 of Rurouni Kenshin, and I believe the same exact volume made it on my first list. Again, I don't remember the position, but it's still a really dope cover to me. Rurouni Kenshin is an incredible work. It is my favorite manga, for those of you who don't know. It's my #1 favorite of all time, and I'm currently in the process of rereading it for God knows how many time now, but I just love this series. Nobuhiro Watsuki is another very, very talented artist. He's very detailed with his work, and I like him probably as my second or third favorite illustrator in manga, honestly, because Rurouni Kenshin just has some amazing artwork, and this cover gives you a little taste of what I mean when I say that. Matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna flip it open. I was gonna flip it open and give you guys a quick little example, but it may or may not contain spoilers, and I don't want to do that to y'all, because if you have yet to experience the greatness that is Rurouni Kenshin, I don't want to deprive you of any of that greatness. So go and read that greatness, and then we can talk about that greatness, alright? So coming in at number 5, we have Volume 11 of Rurouni Kenshin. Rolling in at number 4, we got Volume 43 of Naruto, because I am a Naruto fan, and even more so than being a Naruto fan, I am an Uchiha fanboy. Sasuke and Itachi are easily my 2 favorite characters in this entire series, so a cover that features both of them, I gotta show it off. Now, granted, last year when I made this list, I had a different Naruto cover that was, you know, in my top 5, and I forget which position it was, but I think it was in my top 5, and that's still a really dope cover. But I had to show love to the Uchihas, man. My 2 favorite characters, the detail in this one, the color, the shading, like every time, I mean, just look at the battle damage, the blood, the sweat, the tears, like, this cover is incredible to me, and despite what anybody thinks of Naruto and its characters and its story, you cannot deny that Kishimoto has some amazing artwork, and some of the covers for Naruto are just absolutely gorgeous, man. Oh, you gotta love it. You really gotta love it. So yeah, coming in at number 4, we have Volume 43 of Naruto. And now, we make our way to the top 3, and coming in at the 3rd spot, we have Volume 7 of Death Note, because some things just never change, some things just never get old, and Death Note is one of those series, and this volume cover is one of those covers, because it's just phenomenal. The detail, the color of L's jeans, which, you know, that may be weird to some of y'all, but like I said before, I'm into fashion, and just the wash on his denim is just great, and the complementary colors, the way the burgundy looks with the off-white and the cream and the roses, and just his hair is, oh my god, I love Takeshi Obata's artwork, man. And there's very few manga that I would ever really want to see in full color, but Death Note in full color would probably be a treat, to say the least. I'd probably really enjoy that. But yeah, man, Volume 7, Death Note, amazing cover, gotta love it. And I am Team L and not Team Light, just for the record, but you know, it is what it is. So coming in at number 3, we got Volume 7. Now we get to the big boys. We get to the big guns with these next 2, all right? Coming in at number 2, we have Volume 13 of Deadman Wonderland. And if you've seen my original list, this may come as a surprise to you. And if you've seen that list, you know why this comes as a surprise to you. I love Deadman Wonderland. I absolutely love this color, the expressions, the shading. Jinta Kataoka is an incredible artist. She's also in my top 3, probably right up there with Nobuhiro Watsuki and Takeshi Obata. Those 3 are easily my favorite artists, my favorite illustrators. And for good reason. Jinta Kataoka, she is just incredible, man. And if I can, maybe I'll throw up some screenshots or something of like some of the examples of her artwork. Obviously, I don't want to flip open this volume because this is the final volume in the series, so there could be some major spoilers. But I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can give y'all guys a little treat, a little sight for sore eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something. But yeah, man, Deadman Wonderland Volume 13. The camera's probably not doing it justice because the colors are like real subtle and the shading is like real subtle. But I just absolutely love this cover, man. I just really do. So coming in at number 2, we have Volume 13 of Deadman Wonderland. One of the edgiest, if not the edgiest, over-the-top series that I have read. But I like edgy. What can I say? I still have the heart of an angsty teenager, and I'm not ashamed of it. But if you don't like edgy, you should probably steer clear of this. All right, now hold up. Before we get into my #1 pick, the manga cover that makes its way at the top of this list, the one that I think is the best in my entire collection, I got a few runner-ups I want to show y'all guys. Just some quick little honorable mentions I want to toss in here real quick for the one time, just to spotlight a few other covers that I do really enjoy but didn't quite make their way onto this list. Now, some of them are series that have already appeared on this list, and that's why they didn't make it, and some of them they just weren't quite up to snuff, and I just didn't feel the need to include them because there's some other covers that I felt like I liked more, just at least right now. That's just how I'm feeling. But with that being said, starting us off in no particular order, we have Volume 9 of Slam Dunk. I love the color scheme on this one, love the design. Takehiko Inoue, another very talented artist. All of these manga that I'm showcasing today are extremely skilled artists, very talented, and I just love their work. So number 9, Slam Dunk, yes sir. Then moving on, we have Volume 4 of Yu Yu Hakusho by the infamous Yoshihiro Togashi, who is actually coming back off of hiatus and has brought us our first Hunter x Hunter chapter after, what, the last year or so he's been gone. Who knows how long he'll stick around. Hopefully he'll return to good health someday in the foreseeable future, because it'd be great to get, you know, an ending to Hunter x Hunter someday. But who knows. But one of the main reasons why I love this cover in particular is just because Kurama off there to the left, he just looks dope. Y'all know that's my favorite character. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. That boy right there. That's my boy right there. But yeah, moving on, we also have Volume 47 of Naruto. Again, Naruto just has awesome covers, and I really love this one. I love the colors, I love the shading, the design, the whole aesthetic, the cubey eyes in the background. It all looks so sick to me, so I had to showcase it one more time. And then next up we have Volume 5 of Twin Star Exorcists. As I said earlier, Twin Star Exorcists has nothing but flames when it comes to their covers. Every single one of them is just liquefied dopeness. I just don't want to hear otherwise. Check out this series if you haven't before, because you are missing out on some great artwork, if nothing else. So yeah, Twin Star Exorcists Volume 5, really sick, really sick. And then the last one I kind of just wanted to toss in there just for the hell of it is Volume 4 of Death Note, because I think Misamane is cute. I love the gothic clothing, I love the color scheme on this one, and again, much like Twin Star Exorcists, every single volume of Death Note is just incredible. Takeshi Obata can do no wrong with the pen. Can I get an amen? Alright, that's what I like to hear. So yeah, and with that out of the way, we can get into my #1 pick for the best manga cover in my collection. Coming in at #1, rounding off the top of this list, can a brother get a drum roll please? We have Volume 2 of Platinum End. And listen. Right now, the camera does not do this cover justice, and I'm gonna show you why. So right about now, I'm gonna slide in a photo of what this cover actually looks like that does it justice. Because if you don't collect Platinum End, if you've never seen the volumes in person, or you've never seen a good, video of them, Platinum End has this really dope prism effect on the covers, right? So like the design and the artwork itself on the cover is already sick enough to be on my top 10 list as it is. But then you have this just really dope prism effect that shows up on the covers and just shines and glistens and glosses. With diamonds on them dancing. That just sets it over the top for me. And when I purchased Volume 1 of Platinum End, I automatically was like, yo, this might already be my new favorite cover in my entire collection. And when I seen it and realized that it had that prism effect, that's what made me buy it right there on the spot. You guys already know, if you've been following me for my manga content since I started this channel, is that I mainly purchase the vast majority of my manga from Right Stuff. I usually never buy, in store, because Right Stuff sells it under retail. I paid retail for that Platinum End volume because I just was like so amazed and impressed by the cover. I was just like, impulse got the best of me. I bought it right there on the spot. But then we got Volume 2. And the artwork on this one is even better, and I just absolutely love it, man. I love it. This is easily my new favorite cover in the collection, and for good reason. Now, people have their own opinions when it comes to the story of Platinum End. Not everyone's been enjoying it. I have. I'm gonna keep on reading it. But if for nothing else, if not the story, gotta love the artwork in this series. Absolutely incredible, and the covers, they just, they're gorgeous. They're really gorgeous. But yeah, that's just gonna wrap up this list for now. With that wrapped up, that's gonna conclude it, ladies and gentlemen. This is, as of June 2017, my top 10 favorite manga covers, and my entire collection of manga covers that I think have the best design, just look the best out of everything that I currently own. Whether you agree or disagree is another story entirely, but feel free to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Feel free to let me know your own top 10, whether it's from your own collection or just covers you've seen online or covers you saw in this video, or maybe some other videos, whatever the case may be. Holla at your boy. Better yet, do me one better, make your own video, link it to me so I can check it out, because I'm always open to checking out more dope artwork that I can appreciate, because I love that type of thing. So get at me. And if you want to get at me, the best way, the quickest way, the easiest way to do that is probably by following me on Twitter. Link is in the description down below. You can hit me up at LotusOfSakura, talk with me, interact with me, whether it's about anime, manga, music, food, games, whatever the case may be. But with all that being said, that's pretty much all I got for today. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content I want to bring you guys. And always remember, nothing can happen till you swing the bat. Later.